Hi, and welcome to Tabletop Arcanum. I'm Justin, and I am here bringing you a new unboxing. This time we are going to crack open the Barkham Horror for Arkham Horror, the LCG. This is their Meddling of Meowlathotep scenario pack. Now, this is the scenario pack that was an April Fool's joke last year. It is not an April Fool's joke. It actually exists right here. It just recently came out, and we're going to take a look what's inside. So, I kind of have to call out that it's a standalone scenario. You have to have your core set, and kind of it's meant to be a joke and fun, but it's not necessarily something that you can fully integrate into your card pool. But honestly, the fact that it got such great feedback, it became a real thing. So first off, I can actually show the close-up of this UPC code here, because that's right, it's a dog bone, and yeah. Evidence to the contrary, it is not April Fool's joke. It is here. So, yeah, I gotta say, it's still kind of funny to me that this was a product that was like someone they wrote an article and then all of a sudden, yeah, it's a real thing. We'll see what's more. I don't mind more standalone scenarios, honestly. They'd be nice to mix in. So already, got the packs, the miniature cards for the Barkham Investigators, your guide, and just double checking nothing's hiding in the sleeve here, which is normally where those inserts go, but looks like they were not tucked in there, which is fine. So, not a chance in hell, the investigators must stop the meddling of the Meowlathotep in a special scenario for Barkham Horror, the card game. Meowlathotep, the prowling chaos, meow singer of the outer feline gods, and terrorizing the city of Barkham. Only a few precious pups can defeat the various mousekits of Meowlathotep and prevent them from destroying Barkham and the world. This scenario is a standalone scenario, so it cannot be integrated into a campaign or anything like that. So this is really it. You get to play with the investor cards and player cards included in there, and they cannot be used in the traditional expansion. Likewise, investigators from Arkham Horror should be used when playing Barkham. So, while you can use the player cards from the regular game, you cannot use the investigators. You gotta use the dog investigators from Barkham in order to do Barkham, and you cannot bring Barkham outside, but who knows. Let's take a crack at this. I'm going to keep this spoiler light if I can. Not going to go into the scenario itself. Maybe look at some of the fun locations, but not necessarily anything on the revealed side. So let's take a deeper look at who we got going up. So, first up is Bark Harrigan. He's our guardian. And he comes with his Gatling gun. I'll get those in a better spot. As his signature card, and more bark than bite as his signature weakness. You get -3 fight, bark, bark, bark. Like, yeah, all these are just chock full of the best thing, I guess, is dad jokes. He is a 30 size deck, guardian cards only, 0 to 5, neutral 0 to 5, and weapon cards of level 0. So, any weapon, Bark Harrigan is your pup. Taking a look, next up is Kate Winthrop. Winthrop. These are almost as difficult to say as some of the Lovecraft elder gods. Scholar pup. There's a feline discombobulator as your signature card, and foul odor as your signature weakness. Kate here is deck size 30, Seeker. Oh, this is actually pretty clever. So, Seeker cards 0 to 5, neutral cards 0 to 5, up to 5 other level 0 cards that look like they would smell weird. It's kind of up to you what that would be, right? Third in the pack, Skids O'Drool. He is your rogue pupper, and Skids O'Drool comes with his Take the Wheel and the Dog Catcher's enemy signature weakness for O'Drool here. Looking at his back card, Skids O'Drool, his deck size 30, rogue card 0 to 30, neutral 0 to 5, up to 5 other 0 cards that allow you to, that move you, and by move they mean physically and not emotionally. So any of the, like, shortcuts and things of that nature that move your character around. Jekylling K9 is next. Jekylling here is got a couple things. The Chew Toy of Nightmares. And no sense of space or time, as, you know, dogs really have no idea if you left for 1 hour or 6 hours. Jekylling has same 30 deck size, Mystic cards 0 to 5, neutral cards 0 to 5, and cards that have cats or cats on their artwork. Because, you know, these are just fun decks to build already. And my favorite isn't really even a pun or anything. It is legitimately Duke. Because for how many years in Arkham have we joked that Arkham was a... or Ashcan Pete with Duke was you were playing Duke and Ashcan happened to be there. Now we get to play as Duke with his friendly human. But he has the downside of out of doggy treats. Now Duke, if you want to build his deck, is... let's see. Deck building options include Survivor 0 to 5, neutral, up to 5 other ally cards who are either other dogs or humans who want to pet you. However, there is absolutely no cats under any circumstances, so no stray cat ally card for Mr. Duke. Now, there are some player cards in here, not many. First up is a Guardian card called Spiked Collar. Spiked Collar is a necklace accessory, Barkham deck only. When an enemy deals damage to you, exhausted to deal 1 damage to the attacking enemy, often worn by guard dogs, which is the ability that guard dog gets. Next is the Dog Molecule. Gets +1 for investigating, +1 other skill value for parlay action, because I mean, honestly, look at you. Which is a dog with a monocle. Also an accessory slot. Hired Dogs. This is like hired thugs for the rogues. Hired Dogs is an ally creature, fellow dogs, Barkham only. As a fast action, you can, during your turn, exhaust hired dogs, fight, or investigate. Either have a base skill of 4 for fight or base lore of 4. After this ends, you must pay either one resource in dog food or discard them. Next up is a spell. This is a Howl of Simlaford. Howl of Simlaford is a Barkham only spell. This is a spell that can give you an evade. The chosen enemy for the evade must be the highest enemy, and it uses willpower instead of fight. If you succeed, automatically evade each non-enemy, or non-elite enemy, so you get some free extra one evade for all. And the rogue card is an old shoe. Kind of looks like the track shoes if they were chewed up a bit. Deal 1 damage to old shoe, heal 1 horror, and it has 2 stamina attached to it. And then a neutral card, Hair of the Dog. Hair of the Dog is max 1 per skill test, has 4 wild skills, and after the skill test ends, the investigator performing the test gets a -2 skill value for the next test they would perform. So go home, dog, you are drunk. Now the rest of the cards, looking at them, are going to be your scenario cards. Beast Town, so locations, of course, are Beast Town, Tailside, Snootside, Slobbertown, Barkham Asylum, Boneyard, Mutskatonic University, Barkham City Pound. Oh, I gotta get this crack into this pack. Whoop. So all puns, play on words. So if you don't like puns, do not play Barkham Horror, but by the very nature of the name Barkham Horror, you should already have an idea what you're getting into. Here. Barkham City Pound, St. Mary's Animal Hospital, Velma's Doghouse, and then we get into things like Meowlathotep itself, the Hisser in the Dark, Catatinios, yeah, your Ghost Cat, Pouncer in the Night, Strange Cat. I'm going to pull up one of the arts on this one, masking most of the other stuff, but this is using like the Mists of Relay art, overlaying it. Spectral Hound is now more cat. What was the other one I've... Oh, the Hunter in the Dark or Hisser in the Dark. Just put a big giant Siamese cat face on it. That's kind of fun, honestly. Someone had a lot of fun modifying existing art for all of this. So if nothing else, for some weird anthropomorphic art, a treachery card called Squirrel. That's a thing. Cats in the Mists. I like this one a lot too. Scratching Paws. It's the one of the old terrors. So yeah, this is a really fun scenario. It already looks like, as far as just kind of having a good time with it, not taking yourself too seriously. Won't know how it plays until I get at it. Hopefully it's not. It's challenging, but not too challenging. You want to have a good time, but you don't want to be depressed because this game is trying to have a little too much fun with itself. So, with that being said, I appreciate you watching and listening as we look through this. If you have any thoughts, definitely drop them down in the comments below. We do have our podcast that we release on Fridays. That's through anywhere you receive your podcast. That's Tabletop Arcanum. And then there is... We put this up on YouTube, so if you're seeing this on YouTube, we also live stream on Twitch. If you see on this Twitch, we put it up on YouTube after the fact. Either way, I appreciate you coming out and watching this and seeing what Barkham Horror is all about. Till next time, this has been Justin. Happy gaming.